Welcome to a Starter and a Chaser podcast with your hosts, Joe Clarke and Jon Passow.
You know, Joe, really the only thing keeping me sane these days is the talking platypus in the corner.
Oh, God.
Hi, welcome to another episode of a Starter and a Chaser podcast. I am Professional Brewer Jon Passow.
Oh, yeah, I'm Whiskey Connoisseur Joe Clarke. the platypus.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
It's weird.
So today we are drinking Big Black Voodoo Daddy by Voodoo Brewing Company. Now, Voodoo Brewing Company was started in Meadville, Pennsylvania by Matt Allen in 2005. That's 2005 or 2005 if you want to say it just normal. And they now have nine locations across the United States. And Joe?
Big Black Voodoo Daddy is a seasonal Imperial Stout. You know how I feel about Imperial Stouts. I love Imperial Stouts. I like them to be thick, syrups,
and then
cloyingly coffee and chocolate. 12% ABV, 74 IBUs. So I don't know how I feel about that in my stout. We're going to find out, guys.
Yeah, and thank you, Andrew, for donating this. We're going to pour it out here. Ooh. Doesn't quite have the syrups. Actually, looks a little thinner body than I would have expected.
Yeah, that's weird. So yeah, this was donated by Andrew Warburton of the Cleveland Bourbon Co-op, and he's also a personal friend of ours. We really appreciate this, man. Cool. I've never had it before. I'm always looking forward to try a new Imperial Stout.
And it does say unfiltered on the label, but there's not much sediment.
Pretty good.
There is a little sediment on the bottom, but it's stuck
let me
there.
see.
Yeah, take a peek at that.
Oh yeah, wow. Oh yeah.
Great head on this. Look at that. Fine folks at home.
Oh.
Joe.
Get some nostrils.
Get some nose in there.
Oh my.
Get your nose
It may
in the
not
glass.
it may not have the
Nose in
syrups
the
from what I
glass.
can tell. It's got a little body to it. Chocolate.
Ooh.
Chocolate. Some roast. A little bit of the malt smell to it. Being that it's 74 IBUs, I'm not picking that up on the nose.
Okay.
So I'm not getting the hops or the IPA-ish. Hey, wait.
IPA?
IPA-ish. IPA notes.
IPA notes? No IPA?
Very chocolatey. This is super chocolatey. A little bit of caramel. Maybe that might be the malt. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Prost.
Cheers.
Diving into the Voodoo Daddy.
High expectations with that nose. Ooh.
Interesting.
That is like
What are you tasting?
chocolatey on the nose, but it is super caramel.
I agree.
The coffee is there. The chocolate is there, but there's tons of caramel.
Caramel and molasses. Well, it doesn't have the syrups, and you can tell it's kind of got a little bit of that 12% peeking in around the edges. Of
does.
It's like,
It
it's
does.
a little hot here and there.
Is this this isn't barrel aged or anything, right?
No, I don't think so. No. Nope.
No. But it has like some of that characteristic of maybe it's just the alcohol mixing with the malts and stuff. I don't know.
I think
this has some of that characteristic.
Yeah, I think it's the alcohol and the malts combined, giving it kind of like that bourbon-esque
it is.
note to it. Yeah. Carbonation up front, a little prickly, but then it dies down quickly. Molasses, roast, coffee, bitter chocolate, Hershey's chocolate, more chocolate.
Chocolate.
There is kind of a chalky minerality to this that I'm getting.
There is, yeah. For being such a light feeling drink, it's not heavy at all. It's pretty light. Almost like a body of a light beer kind of thing going on. The weight is really light.
I see what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't have any of the syrups at all. It's not really thick or anything, but the flavors really pound through on this like a heavy beer, like a thick, syrupy, Imperial stout like that. Kind of like, I like that dessertish kind of Imperial stout, kind of heaviness to it.
Stout,
yeah,
a little bit.
That type of weight to it. This, though, on the flavors pounds through like that.
This is starting to get a little bit of that hop bitterness coming through.
I was going to say on the back end, I can actually pick that up right from the start.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it took me a minute or two to really reach that point. I'm trying to warm it up just a little bit.
That's what more so lingers in the background on the finish is you get a lot of the hop bitterness just sitting here talking and stuff. I can just continually taste it. But that's okay.
Which is nice because, sometimes that hop bitterness can butt heads with the roast notes and it just like compiles on top of each other. This actually, I feel, kind of complements those chocolatey, roasty, coffee, baker's chocolate notes.
You being a hop head, would you agree if I said something like, I think hop heads getting into Imperial stouts might appreciate something like this?
Yes, actually, I would say that. Well, I wouldn't, don't think of this as like an IPA, but it is on the hoppier side of an Imperial stout, and so that they might like a little bit of that crossover.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like it.
So, final thoughts, Joe. Big Black Voodoo Daddy from Voodoo Brewery.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I like it. The flavors are there. I was worried about the 74 IBUs. I really was. The alcohol at first was kind of it was a little much at first on the first sip, but as you go into it, actually it mellows out. The liquid here is warming up a little bit and it actually kind of dissipates. It's not really an issue. The flavors pound through on this. I love the chocolate, the coffee, the hops, the caramel on it. It's beautiful.
This is tasty. I wasn't sure what I was going to get into when I first took a sip, and it was like, or not when I first took a sip, when I first poured the beer, I was like, oh, this is kind of thin. But tasting it, that alcohol is noticeable, but the more you drink, the less it becomes noticeable, and your palate gets used to it, and that beautiful base of the chocolate and the roast comes through with the molasses and the hops. This is extremely well balanced.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
actually.
For something that started off a little out of balance, it quickly swung right in line. And this is nice. This is
really nice.
I've heard good things about it, and I would say that this stands up to what I heard about it. So if you enjoyed that episode that we just did just now, if you missed it, go back and rewatch it because we just did it. Click subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Check us out on YouTube.
Is this now?
No. Wait, when is now going to be then?
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it.
Where's the platypus?